We're here to talk about Winfield and the exciting things that are happening here. We are growing like crazy and preparing to grow like crazy. Our council has been working on this for the better part of 10 years, preparing for growth and making sure that it's done responsibly, and the time has come. And it's sort of a little bit like sticker shock when it hits, because all of a sudden they're coming. The developers are coming because people want to live here. We've created a nice place and people want to live here. So we approved last night a subdivision for Olthoff Homes, and there are at least 2 or 3 other ones right now that are in one stage or another of coming in front of the town. The biggest issue we have with all of that is dealing with 109th Avenue and the traffic issues. So again, we've been working on that for many years, although a lot of people won't know that, they won't see what we've done. A lot of it is right-of-way acquisition and things like that that you don't see. But we've got that done, and last night we also opened the bids for the Grand Avenue, 109th Avenue intersection improvements, which we're very excited about, and they came in lower than we had anticipated, so that's even a bigger plus. But we anticipate starting that work in July at the latest. We kind of wanted to wait till Crown Point did some of their things, and so that we didn't cause too much chaos with the traffic flows. There's going to be chaos, but it is what it is. There's no good way to do it. You just have to close the road and do it. But we're very excited. It's about $1.5 million project. We received funds from the state of Indiana, as well as the Little Cal River Basin Commission. We're very grateful to both of those groups for helping us, because we don't have the money to do that kind of stuff on our own. So there will be more improvements coming to 109th. We're working on those plans now. Now that we know what Grand Boulevard is going to cost, we can figure out exactly what kind of dollars we have left, and again, working with developers to make sure they're paying their fair share. We have a developer coming in, if it gets approved, they'll be putting, how much money are they putting in? About $1 million total?
Yes.
Over and above normal improvements, about $1 million towards improvements to 109th Avenue, which is huge. Things that we can't do on our own. So we're grateful that the developers are willing to do those things. Again, it seems like people want to live in Winfield. The growth here has been pretty strong, and it's going to be more. We're excited about all those things that are happening here, and the pandemic hasn't really seemed to slow anything down here. We've had all but 2 of our meetings. We've had where people could come live if they wanted. We do obviously encourage masks as per the governor's orders, but we haven't had to do Zoom meetings and things like that. We've been able to keep the doors open, which we thought was important, give people a place to go as much as possible. What else have we done here, Nick? We've just finished our last addition to the park. We did some playground equipment and stuff, added some sledding hills, things like that. So we're excited about hopefully having more events this summer. We'll have to see how the whole virus thing goes, but I think the people really enjoy the movies at night and those kinds of things. And I think there are things we can do and still stay socially distanced as much as we need to. So that's the town of Winfield.
What do you think attracts people here to Winfield, or keeps the
I think it's sort of the rural setting that we're in, and we want to try and keep that flavor. We have pretty strict ordinances when it comes to how much land a developer would have to set aside for parkland, for open areas. We have among the strictest stormwater drainage ordinances in the area that I know of. That's what our engineers tell us, and so we're trying to make sure, as developers come in, we try and maintain that feel as much as possible. Obviously, when you're building houses, that's going to be a bit of a problem, but we're trying to work through those things. There is a developer looking at a farm on Winfield, and there's an old silo there with a tree growing out of it. Everybody kind of recognizes that as the icon of Winfield, and we've asked them to incorporate that into their plan, to make that part of a park or something like that. Because it is, people recognize it, it's photographed widely all the time, and so we're just trying to help maintain that small town feel. Obviously, the state of Indiana putting the interchange in at 109th Avenue made us very accessible to the interstate. Therefore, if you work in Chicago or places like that, you can get there pretty easily. So I think just the ease of access and the country feel just draws people here.